Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
All right, Jed, big heads up for folks as they head out the door this morning. Strong winds going to be a real factor.
Yeah.
But at least we're not seeing this morning.
No, this is Georgia. This is yesterday. I mean, we talked about 2 days ago, them having all that severe weather. This is some crazy video. Look how close this guy gets to this tornado kind of going across the field. I'm not sure we can do some nat sound on that, but
wow.
Well, it was
Look at the
crazy.
sign. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so that was going on down in the state of Georgia. There's a shot overlooking one of the Great Lakes down there in Georgia. Multiple tornadoes. That was the story from yesterday. A few of those tornadoes you can see there got pretty big. They were quite dangerous. So severe weather across the southeast parts of the country. Yesterday, around here, like Colby just mentioned, winds are on the way. Windy conditions are on the way. So we'll keep that to Georgia. They can have it. We've got some winds, though, that we're dealing with here today. Let's talk about the severe storm reports and wind reports. All the severe weather, as you can see there, down across the southeast parts of the country. There's your tornado reports from near the Florida border up into south and east parts of Georgia. So that's where the tornadoes were yesterday. All these are wind reports. High winds across the high plains of Kansas, Nebraska, the Dakotas, over into Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado. You see these little exclamation points there through northwest Kansas into far southwest Nebraska. Those are dust storms going on. That's how strong those winds were, and we're going to see strong winds around here as well. Now, we had some wind here in the metro area yesterday. Winds kicked in 30, 40 mile per hour gusts going into the afternoon hours yesterday, but the winds did come back down when that sunset. Winds really had a chance to come down, and here we're at right now. Since midnight, winds have now dropped to under 10 miles per hour. But more wind is on the way. These areas shaded in yellow, that's a high wind warning for gusts up over 60 miles per hour. Those kind of winds can create wind damage, power outages, power disruptions, and lots of blowing dust. We're in drought conditions out here, so we had a few dust storms in Kansas. It's not out of the question that doesn't happen here in Oklahoma as well, especially out toward the Panhandle. So fire threat is going to be the other story with this. We got all that wind I just mentioned. Low humidity will accompany that as well. 10 to 20% relative humidity. As I mentioned, that drought is in place, so really just watch it across Oklahoma today. That fire threat. Tell you, if a fire starts, it's going to take very little time. We're talking just a matter of seconds before it's out of control. Those winds are so strong. That's the kind of wind we're dealing with here today. So if a fire starts, make sure to let those authorities know. If you see smoke, obviously investigate that and get on that quickly, because fires that start have a chance to spread very big. We have that going on right now out in the Texas Panhandle and the Oklahoma Panhandle as well. Right now we're 41. Lighter winds now, 5 miles per hour. Temperatures will be mild here today. We'll talk some low 60s today. A lot of sunshine on the way, 40s, 50s, up near 60 by 3 o'clock today. And here's your winds. They're going to pick up by 7 o'clock. They'll be up around 20 miles per hour. By 1 o'clock, they'll be up around 30 and even above that by 3 o'clock today. So lots of wind. Cool temps, kind of chilly in northern Oklahoma. Some 30s around Alva and Enid, near 50 toward Ardmore and Durant. Winds are light for the most part. A few gusts now picking up in northwest Oklahoma. When that sun comes up over the horizon, that's going to heat up the atmosphere, and all the strong wind above us will eventually start translating back down to the surface. That's going to allow for more of those gusty conditions, as I mentioned, in western parts of Oklahoma. Big, powerful upper-level storm just kind of carved out over the central and east parts of the country. That's a slow mover, gradually shifting eastward by the weekend. We'll have some improvement. Temperatures should warm up even more. Winds will come down a little bit Saturday, then the next storm on the heels of this one, and that rolls in as we go towards Sunday into Monday. Cold front will move down into Oklahoma on Monday. We'll watch that, then it kind of lifts back to the north, and I think we'll see a chance for some severe weather going into Tuesday, maybe into early Wednesday before that system starts to scoot on out by late week. Let's talk about some of the energy out of this next storm system coming in. There's your future CAPE. That's the level of moisture, heat, and energy in the atmosphere. That goes up Sunday. Right now, the storm threat is very low for Sunday. Even Monday, the better chance will be in southeast Oklahoma. Biggest day I think we got to watch out for is going to come in on Tuesday. Those CAPEs really climb high, and that's the day I think with our best chance of storms and severe weather coming in Tuesday. As I mentioned, Lacey's talking about it as well. storms fire next week, they look to be pretty big. We'll watch that. Look at all the 80s showing up from Saturday all the way to next Wednesday. Warmest day comes in on Tuesday.